Very interesting story here. So, a State Department science envoy had resigned, and his letter, he penned a letter, and it had multiple paragraphs, and it spelled out each first letter of each paragraph. When you do it like that, it spelled out impeach, which is very interesting. So, to my understanding, this guy, he resigned over Donald Trump's response to Charlottesville, Virginia, and the violence there. But let's read into it. So the Hill says the science envoy for the State Department has resigned following President Trump's response to the violent clashes at a white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Daniel Kammen announced his resignation in a letter addressed to Trump, in which the first letter of every paragraph spelled out impeach. Quote, "My decision to resign is in response to your attacks on core values of the United States," Kammen said in the letter. Quote, "Your failure to condemn white supremacists and neo-Nazis has domestic and international ramifications." Kammen said it is particularly troubling to him that Trump's response to Charlottesville is, quote, "consistent with a broader pattern of behavior that enables sexism and racism and disregards the welfare of Americans, the global community, and the planet." So we actually, I think I had read a story where it said that Trump admin had actually taken out the climate change panel, which is very interesting. But we hear stories like it's almost like every week or every other week that someone's resigning from some position within his administration. We had heard about just recently CEOs resigning from him. Elon Musk had also resigned from one of the advisory boards. And there are many others who have actually resigned because of this. And this is something that's very interesting. So one of the science guys at the State Department is resigning because of his response to Charlottesville, Virginia. And very ominously, I think, his letter spelled out impeach with the first letters of each paragraph, which is something that's very interesting. Do you guys think it was a coincidence? I really don't think so. The odds of that happening are pretty small. And, or maybe you think that we're becoming like InfoWars Alex Jones. I don't, but I guess to each their own.